highlight something interesting, and I think this one is a message that my husband has also preached about. You know, it's actually his signature message. When Nathaniel would come to Jesus, when actually his brother said to him, "We have found him, whom it is written about." And when he came out, he said, "Is there anything that can come out of Nazareth?" So when they encounter the Lord, they said, "We have found him whom he is written about." Yeah. So sometimes the generation that knows how to identify the Lord are those who are dwelling in the scriptures in order to understand who he is. Yeah. The carriers of new moves in God are people that knows how to dwell. Because look at the Bible, the Torah, the 5 books written by Moses himself. And I find it interesting that he was even able to write about Genesis, the beginning of the beginnings. Yeah. And check the guide, check relationship, check vicinity. Whether you want to be mighty in the things of the Lord, but you do not know how to seek the Lord. You don't even know how to raise the word of the Lord above his name. Like sometimes again, we must get to a space where we respect the word of the Lord. What he said is what he said. And we may be able to present it in the authenticity of what he has said. And stay away from the East. When I look at the transitioning and we look at let's look at the books, the Bible. Then we encounter the 5 laws, the 5 books of the law. Then we encounter your 1 Kings, 1 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Chronicles. Those are the book about kings where we observe their rising fall. You look at the prophets, and then you realize that these are people that rose up with a burden, whether they were minor or major. These were people who were close to the king. So if you want to actually understand the scroll or the laws of the Lord, you must want vicinity. You look at Paul, the one who wrote major epistles, an interpreter of the Old Testament, who actually brought light. You don't take lightly that, because one of the things that I feel that the Lord, he had 12 disciples, but none of them qualified to be a Paul. Yeah. Why? Why didn't anyone qualify to write the epistles? After all, they handled him. Peter was still alive when Paul came along. Could it be that it's because Paul understood the law, and therefore understood the Lord, and therefore understood God, and therefore could speak better for him? It wasn't just the experience, because he's not limited in that moment where he touches you or he multiplies the bread. You must understand that he is an ancient of days. He was there before the beginning began. So you must be able to trace him from the beginnings and be able to speak for him in understanding of how he has traveled through the ages to this day. You can't carry an experience one moment with the king, now you want to write the whole Bible. We understand. You saw him multiply bread. He's been there before he was born. When you only know him as a man that was born on earth, hey, he was there. Yeah. So the Lord had to trust the Paul, because a Paul is a scholar. Yeah. When the Pharisees arrived at times when they were busy wanting to deal with them, and Pharisees are strong, Baba. Come on. They want to challenge Christ. They also are there to challenge Paul. Christ they crucified. Paul they martyred. And maybe that's the fear also when it comes to doctrine, because when you carry proper doctrine, you are not the favorite. When you're busy saying the law of the Lord, and the Lord says, don't kill Maria Wheezy with this Egyptian wife. Let's raise a movement. Let's go. When you're busy saying the Lord at the mountain, he said, no, let us start a movement. Because when you raise the laws of the Lord, nobody is happy. People want to do things. They are like, it's okay favorite. Even Paul was not the favorite. Even Jesus, because he was carrying a new move, a new season. They want to kill new seasons. Ask John when he was announcing, behold the Lamb. He wasn't the favorite. They wanted to assassinate him. And they found an opportunity and they were able to do it. Ask Stephanie. Generation of men of God, I am frustrated. We are a generation of cowards. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to labor. I can say what Facebook. You know what? I can transfer money in your account while here. I can say because you don't have to. The exercise of working. Well, understand. Some of the things are cut short. Maybe that's why we just want things cut short. Generation, you know, lazy. And a generation, you know, bright. Intelligence, you know. Their level of understanding of things. The things that come out of their mouths. I get shocked even with my little kids, as young as they are. The things they comprehend. Like, my boy has determined that me and my husband, one of our most important desires is another child. So every time he wants something from us, we're doing it. So is that thing I know what you want. And I was shocked that he was able to determine that. I don't know what I said to him. I probably always say, I'm going to buy another child. I better always say that. And he was like, oh, Mama, what I want to do. And she always told me that God doesn't want this. He doesn't want that. And if he doesn't want this, if you do it, he punishes you. Oh, meaning. Oh, good logic. I find it deep. And I wonder what a generation here know if they can love the word. What revelations would be? What seasons would be given them to? And you know what? At times we want to believe the interpretation of scripture and the newness in revelation stopped in the times of Paul. Because I want you to look at Paul. Paul was the kind of man that looked at the word, at the Torah, and gave birth to the epistles. And at the time when he was also faced with questions. That's how he was. He was the mouthpiece of the Lord. Because epistles means writings. It means letters written to a people. So at times he was responding to circumstances. Can you imagine? This guy was like a judge. He was standing in on behalf of the Lord, telling them the voice of the king concerning an issue and establishing a principle while he is at it. And you know what is so beautiful is that even the principles he established were not principles that were new. These were matters within the scroll, which they were able to trace and be able to understand and agree with. And that's what we want in this season, not spooky people who will show us the word and we can trace your footsteps on the rock. Yeah. Because some of these people come with ideas and they think we can discern what God is saying. Don't think so. Yeah. You are also human like us. Only one. Yeah. And we can't even check the spirit. When Mudimu has spoken, therefore we must receive it. Like honestly, you are human, you have blood. And then we must also check you out. Even your message. What's going on? We are listening in oblivion. We are Bereans. What if he's in Oblala to cross some mention and you go, oh my mate, And you know, one of the things we believe about the book of Acts is that it has no ending because there is a continuation. And what we believe about the early church is that they could only do the least as a pattern. And that this church must now continue where God has started. or maybe where God has continued. You know, one of the things that I was looking at last week as I was teaching on the prophetic at the church, I realized some of the things. You know, 1 Corinthians 2, it says, what no eye has seen and what no eye has heard is what the Lord has prepared for his people. And it also talks about the deep things of God. That even the deep things of God. It says the Spirit of the Lord reveals all things, even the deep things of God. It's when Christ is introducing the Holy Spirit. He says the Holy Spirit will lead you to all truth. Scripture says he will tell you of things to come. That's why we can tell the future when we are prophetic people, because we have an eye to see through the eye of the Lord in what he is planning. And he says he will tell you the deep things of God. So there are deep things that are available. And I love what Paul would say. He would say these are mysteries that has been hidden in time past. And he would boast and say, no man taught me these things. So it's not every time you open up your mouth, you must speak of the things you were taught. Sometimes you must mature as a son, and the Holy Spirit must teach you some stuff. In this generation, we have neglected the Holy Spirit, and that's why there is no freshness. Sometimes we go to church and we long for the King, because there isn't freshness, because people are no longer touched by the Spirit of the Lord. We have replaced. Our favorite preachers have replaced the Holy Spirit. I don't ignore Father. I know you must have encountered my spiritual father on Friday. He's my spiritual father, and I will boldly and proudly say it. But the Holy Spirit remains my teacher.
Oh, Jesus.
You know how Paul repeats this verse? Hidden things, ancient things. He repeats it in the book of Corinthians. He speaks about it in the book of Ephesians. He speaks about it again in the book of Colossians. He keeps repeating that there are mysteries that have been hidden in time past, and these things have been revealed to me now. And I think it's because maybe there will be a generation that would wonder if the Lord still has mysteries. I think a generation must arise like Gideon, who would say, where are the miracles of our forefathers? Maybe the revival we are looking for is not necessarily us calling in the name of the Lord. It's us understanding the scroll so that we can speak of him until he appears. Maybe the thing is we haven't learned to speak of him. Our tongue can't speak. He is still a strange thing. The excellent things of his word are still a strange thing. You know, Paul says, follow me as I follow Christ. And the New Testament, after Christ has died, there is a generation that can trace the footsteps of the Lord. They need a Paul in their lives. They need a middleman. When Christ died specifically to eliminate the middleman, he wanted to eliminate the high priest, to open up a route to the most holy place. People still need a middleman. And you know how they need it? Like right now, you depend on this preaching for the next week until another preaching on Sunday. You still need a middleman. You don't know how to open up the Bible. You do not know how to recline at the table. You do not know how to study scripture. So the Lord cannot build up your character. The Lord cannot confront issues in your life. He can only do it on Sunday. And when the man of God is doing it on Sunday, you still have issues to tell your friends, oh no, he's preaching about me. Yeah. I told him, but I've got challenges. I fall and rise with my boyfriend. All of a sudden, he wants to speak on me. Oh, what? We must not talk about it now that you've got problems with it. We must keep quiet. We're not any problem. Like, how to this cat to Sabana Baba. walk. And on the pulpit, the Lord says, sit down. And at times you don't even want to go there. Which one only more? How can I don't feel like bad for your sister? Kosha didn't feel. I wasn't talking about her. How do you think Kosha received the word? After she told me that thing, man, and I went into it. And I'm not talking about we don't even have you in mind. But I believe that there's a generation that the Lord is raising that loves this. I believe that there's a generation that the Lord is raising that loves the King. That I understand the value of the word. You must run with the word. It's what the Lord has given you as an encounter to know Him. In your journey, name Him once, man. We're going to discover there is something in your life. It's only Abraham. Who name me once in or Jehovah Jireh. I want to close. And in closure, this is what I want to emphasize. But I believe that the Lord is not only raising a generation that would read the word like a novel. There are different levels in studying scripture. And I also study it differently. Different times, depending on the time that I have. I always read it like a novel at times. I always say I use that method to gather data. Because I don't want anyone to come here to speak about Daniel and I have no idea what it is. So meaning I have an intention to go through Deuteronomy and finish it. Numbers and finish it. Just so that I might be on point. Yeah. So when the Lord wants to speak to me, I'm accessible. I'm easy. But also as I read like a novel, I also study intention. Where I interrogate the word. Where I interrogate the scriptures. Where I want to understand what He means. And there you must employ principles of studying scripture in order for you to be able to understand the intentions of the Lord concerning the word. It's not a matter reserved for the apostolic people. It's a matter reserved for all of us. Because how else will you understand what He's saying if you do not interrogate the word? If when He says, I've written excellent things of my word, you don't understand what are those excellent things. When He says you have called it a strange thing, if you don't understand what is a strange thing, how would you then comprehend what the Lord is saying in the season? And you know what I found very awkward? When I encountered a book written on interpreting of scriptures, is that the Holy Spirit teaches you how to use those tools without you having to read a book.
Yeah.
When you actually encounter, you would actually realize, oh, no, this I've been using all this time.
Yeah.
What am I advocating for in this season? I'm advocating for the word of the Lord that is above everything. Meaning when you can read a book, but you must remember that the word of the Lord is above everything. You can read a commentary. Remember that the word of the Lord is above. This is the one thing that I want to say as I sit down. I studied law, and when we were in university, I remember one day we were in a class here, criminal law. And while he was teaching us on the class, one of the things that informs criminal law in our country specifically, the criminal procedure, it informs crimes, and it informs even the procedures in the courts and other things. So the lecturer posed a question and someone else quoted a commentary. Yeah? This is a famous man who is of reputation in the criminal law. He is the one that wrote a book that is prescribed for our learning course. So this guy guy quotes this guy, and he as an answer to the lecturer. And the lecturer then responded and said, but A is not the law. Meaning he's a commentary, meaning he can err in his comments, meaning he might have a certain view, and if you went into the act, you might have a different view. And you may even cause the magistrate to come to a different decision. That's what I think makes a great lawyer. Is the one that is able to interrogate the origin of the law, not necessarily the voices around it, so that you can be able to bring in a new understanding of it. But you don't ignore other voices. You can read precedents. You can read that. You can read all that. But at the end of the day, you also want to understand the intention of the author of the whole law. Because it is possible for you to give an interpretation that will change the whole spectrum and view of that matter in South Africa. And what we say, you create a precedent. And that's what I want to challenge Generation Young. You can read everything, but learn to go to the scroll in order to get a better picture, a better perspective, a clear view. Because everything else may speak, but they are not the Bible. Because one of our greatest challenges in this season is that even from the pulpit, there is no freshness. We draw from the archives. We desire the freshness of the word of the Lord. And I understand he's an ancient of days. He's not saying anything new. But sometimes when you have encountered him, when you say that ancient thing, it is the ability to bring a revival. That repetition can't. That an echo can't. Because at times you don't carry, you are not the voice. You are just an echo of what has already been said. You know, we were shocked one of these days when we went ministering with my husband. And this guy was ministering a message we knew very well. Verbatim. From a man of God we all esteem. And we were like, yeah, ne? And there I'm sure they thought he was very powerful. But you know what is so interesting? Is that the fire that the first speaker had, he didn't have it. Two, the understanding. You couldn't explain, Mama. He was going back and forth. I'm just saying, sometimes you must get into it. Sometimes you must sink your close into him. And even as you listen to others, let them affirm what the Lord is saying. Amen. Let them confirm the seasons blowing in your heart. Let them go another who celebrate that which the Lord has told you. It's exactly what the man of God is speaking about also in this season. Amen. So no, get copy it. The Lord never said it. I think that would be a simpler version of this message. And I thank God for this opportunity to have spoken it the way I did. You don't know how much I struggle with it. But maybe it's because I'm also safe today. And we thank the Lord. Let us stand on our feet. Lord, that you may give us the faces of lions, so that we may present your message with authority and confidence. Lord, that you may give us the boldness to speak of your word without fear. Lord, we bless your name. Lord, we appreciate you. Lord, we call you holy. And we say, oh God, even as a generation, we long for you. We desire you. We say, come unto us, O God. Speak unto us, O Jesus. Allow us to know your voice. Allow us to know you according to your statutes. Because your word will no longer be a strange thing. We will not continue in our ignorance. When statutes are available for us, we will not continue in not understanding you. When you have broken yourself up in words accessible unto us, we bless you.